Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I hope you are well and good right now. I am Nikki Vanessa Shooting, your teacher for Trends, Networks, and Critical Thinking. Welcome to our fourth quarter class, third week. Today, we will be discussing about history and development of information and communication technology. We have here our learning objectives. Number 1. Define technology and ICT. Distinguish the dates, people, and event in the development of ICT, and appreciate the historical background of ICT. What is technology? Technology is a manner of accomplishing a task, especially using technical processes, methods, or knowledge. Information and communication technology, or ICT, the tools in the processes to access, retrieve, store, organize, manipulate, produce, present, and exchange information by electronic and other automotive means. Marcus 2018. Communication, a process by which information is exchanged between individuals through a common system of symbols, signs, and behavior. Information, knowledge obtained from investigation, study, or instructions. Number 3. Digital divide, a natural consequence of achievement or advancement in ICT. It refers to the discrepancy in people's success and skills related to ICT. The history of ICT. In replacing a brief story of development of ICT, abacus was first invented around 3000 BC, even though that we are aware today that it was the first developed during the early 19th century after the discovery of electricity in 1780s. In 1833, Charles Babbage created the initial designs of the computer, but it was not until 1931 that the first electronic calculator was assembled by Konrad Zuse. In 1894, Guglielmo Marconi invented wireless telegraphy, which covered the development of the radio in 20th century. Television had its own origins from early transmission system developed in late 19th century. The earliest television transmission was made in 1920s. Color television was developed in 1940s and became prevalent in 1960s. Functions and information and communication technology. Data capture. Data capturing, storage, and transmission is an important function of ICT, with aid of computer devices such as hardware and software. Usually data is captured by keyboard, barcodes, camera, video camera, mouse, and etc. Data storage is an issue of covering space, which depends on following factors such as disk space, availability, and flexibility of ICT in terms of making the data available for use. Data transmission. Data can be transmitted from one place to another place or from one computer to another computer. For this purpose, various devices like modern cables are used for transmitting data. Various types of networks like local area network, wide area network, metropolitan area network, internet, extranet, etc. are used. Data processing is a method of conversions of data into meaningful information. The processing is done in sequence of operation, which translates inputs such as geographical maps, image, satellite imageries, imageries, aerial photographs, or in a form tabular data collected from a site survey, government records, or personal observation into output in the form of dimensional model in other visual. Data manipulation is a process of summarizing, rearranging, improving, or scientific design achieved either physical or processor software. ICT helps in operating the information and makes new information from 1% information. And then data retrieval is the process of discovering required information. ICT support the recovery of information either in the form of features or characteristics or both in a computer-generated form. Data can be retrieved from one source to another source with the help of computer software. Data displayed. Data displayed includes presenting of information in the form of text, graphics, audio, and video. Display can be made through computer screen, speaker, and printers. Two converging technologies of ICT. Number 1. Computation technology. It provides a capability for processing data to convert it into information. And then, communication technology. It enables the required information to be coded and transmitted through a communication channel for intended user. Scope of ICT. In ICT in agriculture, e-agriculture is an emerging field focusing to the enhancing of agricultural and rural development through improved information and communication process. ICT in education, teaching learning processes can be made more interactive and hence resulting in more efficient. With the help of presentation, designing, and simulation, several topics can be taught and learned in easier way. ICT in society. With the help of ICT, people are spending considerable time in social networks, on the virtual worlds through an email, mobile blogs, downloading, etc. This has changed the social behavior which is emerging of the society of digital age, the information society. ICT in balanced regional growth. ICT sector can give employment and generate revenue for smaller cities by spreading its business operation to those cities. It can assist in improving the supply of talent pool and development of physical and social infrastructure. ICT in corporate governance. Global exposure has created good corporate governance practices with the IT companies. This encouraged other industries to follow better governance and embrace higher standard of disclosure. ICT in healthcare. Health area can have several critical and important ICT solutions like telemedicine consultation in rural areas, consultation from expert doctors through teleconference and video conferencing, reports can be sent to the doctor through email, etc. ICT in banking and insurance. Bank and insurance agents have diversified into mutual funds, retail banking, and merchant banking, and so on. This has in turn led into computerization of information related old banking transactions such as banking in order to save time and to have effective utilization of available information. ICT in business communication. Invention of computers, the miniaturizations of electricians, and the development of wireless communication have all altered and business world. Business communication in particular has seen some of the greatest advancements due to technological developments. Benefits of ICT. Number 1. Public administration. ICT brings transparency and efficiency in administrative work. Online working system will leave no scope for laziness and dishonesty in work. urban and rural development. Telecentres and rural areas can facilitate economic liberation. Mobile telephony can also help rural entrepreneurs in keeping in touch with their market outside their communities. And then transport, used to improve road, air, or rail transportation. This operation include payment for parking meters, identification and authorized parking space occupants. Number B. Improve the quality of life for citizens in. Number 1. Health. It supports efficient exchange of information between health professionals, enable transfers of patient records between sites, telemedicine, and has improved clinical effectiveness, continuity, and quality of care by health professionals. Number 2. Special needs for the physical challenge can be extremely useful in providing access to communication, education, and open up opportunities for them. Examples are braille keyboards can help visually impaired by blind people. Short message service can be used to send and receive message by the hearing impaired. The voice activated hailing service can be used by visually impaired. Number 3. Education. It helps in facilitating learning and exchange of educational materials. The online learning system is another web-based application that is revolutionizing the learning platform of education. Number 4. Environment. It helps collect data about environmental issues. They allow access to information and provide support system to manage and monitor environmental issues. And then agriculture. Agriculture can be used to impart information directly to farmers and farming community. It can handle agricultural issues such as water utilization and management, pest control, harvest management, and so forth. Facilitating activities in the business sector such as number 1. Manufacturing. Linking the process change in manufacturing as opposed to improving or facilitating single steps in production lines, the mass production of goods and services is gradually giving way to a network-based production and manufacturing system. Number 2. Electronic commerce. Electronic commerce is a use of internet or telecommunication to carry out business of any type. Common examples of commerce are online shopping, online banking, online stock trading, and etc. Number 3. Travel and tourism. It is used to provide multimedia information about destination to prospective travelers. With the aid of ICT applications, prospective travelers can view a destination, book accommodation, book the flight and other forms of transport, and pay for all this without leaving their homes. Advancement of ICT system using strategic and intuitive thinking. Impact of ICT. The impact of information technology can be visualized at local, national, regional, and global level, both positive and negative form. The following are major effective areas due to information technology. Impact of ICT in society. Access to information. So we have here the positive impact. Number 1. Huge increase in access to information and services. Speed in internet saves time and is inexpensive. Number 2. Availability of public services. For the negative impact, reducing education and understanding due to the vast amount of misleading and incorrect information. Information management. We have the positive impact. Improve inventory management, stock control, the sorting and less wastage, better cash flow, etc. And the negative impact. Increase competition among companies, expensive over the new branch of knowledge management. So impact of ICT in academics. Students. So we have the positive impact. Easy to access learning materials from all over the world, easy to various educational courses and professors. But the negative impact is The costs involved cannot be met by poor students as well as some educational institutions, and then lack of face-to-face collaboration and campus life. So better use of resources. Improve governance through e-governance. Number 2, efficiency in the operation of delivering government service. Okay, that's all. Any questions, clarifications, additions? So if you don't have any questions, please proceed or open your learning path to answer the activity at www.gaitf.com or contact or call me at 092629746885. Thank you and God bless.